Welcome back to my video. My name is Jamie. Subscribe to my channel with next full video notification. Like I said, Boston was so Boston was 7-21, who 18-12. Power was second, was fifth in conference. From the road, Boston has Henderson, Adezo, Bio Calabaye, Jason Tatum, for Zingas.
Giving the gift of basketball here on this Christmas Eve. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with the great, a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Brandon Clark, and it's Knox in at the 2. Shot is good by Neely.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Anderson against Edwards. Anderson drives, and it's blocked by Edwards. Here's Knox. The putback. Clark. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Koulibaly. Outside Joe. Tatum from long range. And Neely pulls it down. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Right side Tatum. Outside Koulibaly. Just 5 on the clock. Over Clark. Boston, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Edwards. Edwards slams it in.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And they double up Edwards. Here's Neely. Drains the triple. Neely's got 6.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them quicker.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. With the 10-footer, and the jumper falls for him.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Now here's Edwards, covered by Joe. And Edwards slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Clark against Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Black. Brooklyn leading by 10. Edwards, the pass to Clark. Back to Edwards. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Nice D from Tatum.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Joe with the ball. Working on Clark. There's Tatum with the three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Anderson against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Outside Koulibaly. The ball's knocked loose. And here they come. He goes up. And Edwards slams it in.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Outside Tatum. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Tatum's got 7 points.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Black. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
On the wing, Tatum. He's got 7. Outside, Anderson. Off target with the three.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Clark with it. Picked up by Tatum. Good on the bucket. He has 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. 15-point game. Outside Joe. Back to Tatum. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Black. Still no points. Drops in the layup for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Tatum. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Edwards, and it's Knox in at the shooting guard position. Outside, Williams. Koulibaly on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And there's a pick from the top of the key. And Neely pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Clark. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by Hill.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Williams. And Neely pulls it down. Neely's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range.
Finally,
Edwards got 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Celtics making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Brooklyn. They've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Seeing where the Nets are, they're still a legit contender. Not quite meeting expectations, but you just know they're going to be shooting for the top spot as the season rolls along.
Anderson against Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Anderson. And Anderson drops them both.
They give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Brooklyn leading by 16. And here in the second. Oh, yes! Throw it down!
11.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Driving inside. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. Here's Black. Back to Edwards. Launches a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now Williams. Anderson for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the shot goes down. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Out to the wing. Porzingis against Clark. Knocked loose and stolen by Clark. In transition. Here's Neely. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
The officials were right on top of that.
Brooklyn shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Celtics have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Left side Hill. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Anderson against Edwards. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month.
14. Well, really do. Really.
Williams passes to Hill. Porzingis with it. Clark covers. Now here's Hill, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. Yes, on the jumper.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Tatum against Edwards. The rebound, Celtics. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Tries to spin move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Boston. Joe comes in for Hill. Pass to Black. Takes the three. Gets the three to fall. Black's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Tatum passes to Anderson. Porzingis against Clark. Outside Tatum. The three. Counted from distance. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Now here's Edwards, covered by Joe. Lets the three fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Joe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Edwards. The putback. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Brooklyn out in front, running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh, my gosh, those were the good old days.
Let's go.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let's go.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Bilal Koulibaly. And it's Anderson in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And finished off by Anderson.
Come on, just add vision to his perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Nets. Knox has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Black, hounded by Tatum. Comes up empty down low. Spins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning. Now, look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. He can't get it to go. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Edwards looking it over. There's the 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Joe. Outside Koulibaly. Tatum. And it's blocked. Outside Edwards. Oh, sensational! What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And the Celtics call time here. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
Edwards against Anderson. Nice move. And the layup is good. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's Edwards. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Talk about making your presence felt.
Man, just never gets old watching him fly like that. What a unique talent he is. Anderson against Edwards. Outside Koulibaly. Porzingis high post. Anderson for 3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got rebound number 7 tonight.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Drops in the 3. When the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously, and size certainly helps, and then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And that one drops for him.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Edwards for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Edwards can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Porzingis. Left side Anderson. Outside Koulibaly. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. Koulibaly's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For 3. Kept alive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Outside, Hill. Here's Law. No good with the triple. The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Edwards can't hit. Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Law. On the wing, Tatum. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Edwards outside. Hits the trifecta. Edwards got 38 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Back to Tatum. Fires for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Black's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Williams. Shot is good by Neely.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Tatum looking it over. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Nets running away with it. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Hits yet again. Wow.
What a scoring performance.
Breaking the 40-point threshold yet again. He's done it the 5th most times in NBA history.
Yeah, 88 times in all, matching the Laker great, Elgin Baylor.
Now here's Williams. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 43 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Williams with it. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. Then on Sunday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming to town.
And that game against the Wizards, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Boston making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. No good on the free throw.
Anderson.
And the second free throw is good. And the Nets shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. And here's Edwards outside. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Edwards. And for the Celtics, they're shooting only 27% for today's game. Anderson passes to Williams. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound Brooklyn. Clark's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Edwards outside. Connects from downtown. Edwards has got 46.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, Williams. Porzingis sets a screen. The 3 is up. Clark grabs the board. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oh, got that one quick. Edwards has got 11 points in the quarter.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Porzingis for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And Edwards, here we go. Tipped.
That's a block.
Outside Edwards. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run. Here's Edwards. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Edwards finds Anderson. Six on the shot clock. Floats one, and it's blocked by Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And Boston with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Hill. Koulibaly comes in for Porzingis. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Edwards. No problems knocking that one down.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Outside, Williams. And finished off by Anderson.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Fires in the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Anderson.
No way.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Edwards. Poke loose. Knocks the pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. On the take. And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Williams. Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Tatum passes to Joe. 1:41 left in the fourth. Pass to Porzingis. Over Clark. Second chance effort. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Champ.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's Tatum. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The floater, and there's the rejection. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And Neely pulls it down.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going.
And And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Back to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Yes, it's good.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson.